Well, apparently, this guy was vowing to expose Hollywood. He kept saying he's not suicidal. And then apparently, somehow, he got hit by a vehicle on the interstate and died. And as soon as I heard that part, it reminded me of the ex I was with before my mother was murdered, and how I don't know how many months into the relationship, she mentioned somebody's name that I knew, and I guess she knew him really well for a lot of years. He was from Des Moines and Chicago, a black dude, and I knew him a little bit. I knew one of his buddies real well. You know, hung out with him a couple times and did some business, whatever. And um, the way I found out she knew him is she come in my apartment one day crying. And I'm like, "What's wrong with you?" She said, "Oh, my friend got killed." I'm like, "What?" And she handed me the wake flyer. I was like, "Dude, I know this guy. Like, what the fuck?" I'm thinking like, how have if he's a close family friend of yours, how does this work? Where like I don't know you know him and he don't know you know me, which is more weird. How do you how has he not said, or how have you not said anything about me around him or somebody else that knows him or whatever? It's just real weird. But the same thing kind of happened. They're on their way back from Omaha for some business or whatever, and I guess he was with some white dudes, kind of white supremacist types. But that's not a completely uncommon thing when it comes to business and money. You know what I mean, and whatnot. But apparently, the story is he had them stop the car, and he got out. And I think he was on something. I'm not going to give too many details. I probably already have in the past. Uh, and for whatever reason, he just ran out in front of a semi. And then the dudes that were with him, they just drove back to Sioux City and went to sleep, went home and went to bed, and they didn't even get arrested, nothing like that. And then the news and the media and the police made dude who died out to be this, you know, real bad druggie or whatever and all that. It was a pretty weird situation.